Yo, what is up guys? We are back with the E2 Firefly. Now, if anybody told me that I was gonna get E2 Firefly before her banner was gone, I was gonna give them the most bombastic side eye. But here we are with E2 Firefly. Now with this, I can probably take like 7 turns with Firefly if it's the same wave of enemies. If not, then she's just not gonna get out of her ultimate at all. This thing is really crazy. Jade is also here as well, and she is pretty good compared to what I thought before. Apart from the fact that she looks absolutely stunning, especially in the new video that Starry released. I don't know why they made her look so good, but she is actually so much better than I thought. Jade hitting 3 enemies with her basic attack is also pretty cool, but I mean they do have to do that since her skill doesn't do any damage at all. And she actually charges her energy quite fast. On top of doing so much, oh my god, she's really good with her, so what? Last time I just put her skill on herself and she was able to get like 6 stacks from one basic attack, which is another strategy compared to putting it on an ally. But I guess like somebody like Herta who attacks a ton of times is actually gonna be pretty good to just put it on them instead. And you also get the speed buff. She doesn't give herself the speed buff and she doesn't take HP from herself. Now we have this event which we're meant to use boot heal in, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use Firefly instead. Now with these Eidolons, the first thing you are gonna notice is, of course, no skill point consumption, followed by the really cool animation that plays out once you get the extra turn. Really cool. And one thing about it is that ultimates can't override it, which is I mean, yeah, it does make sense compared to other follow-ups like Blades. Blades just launches automatically, so you don't like see it with that, but you can't override it with an ultimate. It just sticks. Break teams are just way too OP. 436k skill. Okay, yeah, this is just the buff from the event now. 800k, yeah. Once again, the follow-up, really good. The fact that she doesn't consume any skill points just makes it so much easier for the entire team. And if there are any characters that are gonna be released that probably maybe like a better Gallagher, like a 5-star version of Gallagher, if you have E1, you don't even need to worry about the team's skill point consumption. And just like that, we get the 6 waves. I don't normally get the 6, I get 5 normally, but yeah, E2 Firefly. Once again, this game mode, absolutely annoying. That last star is always the problem, and surprisingly, the buff for this phase actually does not have anything related to Firefly. Previously, I used to think that her enhanced skill and her enhanced basic used to count as ultimate damage, so I would just stack a ton of erudition buffs in the new Divergent universe, but I recently found out that they do not count as ultimate damage at all. Here we are once again, fighting the past, the future, and the guy who doesn't give you energy when he attacks you but puts the most annoying dots on you. Now we can do this, break them the first time. Oh, that one was from her E2, and then we have the Trotter one coming up right after it. Three turns in a row, man, already, and they're almost there. Just boop. We already have another extra turn coming up. I don't know where that is from, but I'm just gonna activate Rame's ultimate. And here we're gonna get the E2 proc once again. This is just the good thing about Firefly. She is really strong against multiple waves of enemies. Well, I guess if you don't have Firefly, then you do have Firefly at home right here. So we have, oh, 100k. That's pretty small. Almost as if some of the other DPSs in the game don't do that as most of their damage. And as you can see, we are still gonna get another turn before her ultimate runs out. And we have successfully done a 0 cycle quite comfortably for that matter. Oi. What the hell are you doing here? Exactly what I was thinking. I'm just gonna let it slide because what you did during the 2.3 story quest was actually pretty cool. Anyways, Firefly is just way too strong, man. I'm even more worried about what they're gonna do with future characters if we have a character that is this strong, man. Who knows, maybe by next year a character is gonna be doing like 1 million damage easily. And some people still say that power creep doesn't exist.